The countdown clock will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are at T-minus 9 minutes and counting, and the ground launch sequencer has been initiated for the final 9 minutes of the count. The NTD is about to call for the transmittal of stored pre-launch commands.
PLT OTC.
Go ahead.
Configure fuel cell essential bus source switches.
That didn't work.
T-minus 8 minutes and counting.
Proceed with transmission of SPCs.
Copy.
The orbiter test conductor has requested that Houston send stored program commands which will make the orbiter compatible with the downrange tracking stations. T-minus 7 minutes, 30 seconds and counting.
Okay, let's go for OAA retract.
And we have a go for the orbiter access arm to be retracted away from the vehicle.
SPC's on board.
Copy.
T-minus 7 minutes and counting. Everything continues to look good for launch this morning. In the next few seconds, the orbiter test conductor will give pilot Baker a go for the auxiliary power unit pre-start procedures.
PRPS.
Start APU and hydraulic strip chart recorder.
Recorder's running.
PLT OTC, perform APU pre-start.
T-minus 6 minutes and counting,
APU pre-start in work.
and the APU pre-start is in work. Pilot Baker will be setting switches in the cockpit to put the APUs in the ready-to-start configuration.
Pre-start complete. APU 2 ready to start. Talkback is bar pole as expected.
Copy that. APU copy.
APU copy.
APU pre-start is complete. No unexpected messages. T-minus 5 minutes and counting.
Okay, let's go for orbiter APU start.
And we have a go for APU start.
Perform APU start.
APU activation will be completed.
And CDR OTC, reconfigure heaters.
In work.
Commander Blaha has been asked to reconfigure the orbiter heaters,
Heater reconfig is complete.
Copy.
and heater reconfiguration is reported complete.
APU start complete. 3 good APUs.
Hey, we copy that.
We've got 3 good APUs. APU activation has been reported complete. T-minus 4 minutes and counting.
Okay, let's go for purge sequence 4.
And we have a go for GLS purge sequence. This is a final purge of the main engines. We are transferring to orbiter internal power. And a final air surface checks is reported complete. And the 3 main engines have been gimbaled in preparation for launch. T-minus 2 minutes, 55 seconds and counting.
Go for EP LO2 pressurization.
And final pressurization of the liquid oxygen tank located inside the external tank is underway. And
PLT, OTC, clear caution and warning memory, verify no unexpected errors.
Caution warning memory clears. End work. No unexpected messages.
And the gaseous oxygen vent hood and arm is slowly being retracted from the top of the external tank.
Flight crew, OTC, close and line.
T-minus 2 minutes and counting.
The whole crew have a great flight and a successful mission. Okay, let's go for
Roger, we're closing visors and starting O2 flow.
T-minus 1 minute, 45 seconds and counting. Everything continues to look good. At T-minus 1 minute, the ground launch sequencer will verify that the 3 shuttle main engines are ready to start.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
1 minute, 30 seconds. Start your mic. Tell me on her mic.
T-minus 1 minute, 15 seconds and counting, and the liquid hydrogen tank is reported to be at flight pressure. T-minus 1 minute and counting. T-minus 45 seconds. Coming up on a go for auto sequence start. T-minus 35.
Okay, let's go for auto sequence.
And we have a go for auto sequence start. Atlantis 4 redundant computers have primary control of the vehicle's critical functions. T-minus 20. 15. 12. 10. 9. 8. 7. We have a go for main engine start. 4. 3. 2. 1. And liftoff of the Space Shuttle Atlantis on a 9-day mission to deploy the Tigris communication satellite.
Houston, Atlantis, roll program.
Roger, roll, Atlantis. Houston's now controlling. Maneuver complete, rolling Atlantis and crew heads down and on the proper heading. Engines at 104%. Engines throttling back now to 81%. Engines throttling down and holding well. All systems performing well. Atlantis accelerating through the dense lower altitudes. Altitude now 18,000 feet, velocity 1,000 feet per second. Atlantis beginning to approach the region of maximum dynamic pressure. Engines throttling down now to 67%. 3 engines at 67. And 3 engines throttling up.
Atlantis, go at throttle up.
Roger, go at throttle up.
3 engines now running at 104% rated thrust. All systems performing well. Good hydraulics, good electrical systems. Altitude now 68,000 feet. Velocity 2,500 feet per second. Atlantis now 9 nautical miles downrange. Time 1 minute 35 seconds.
Check on UHF.
Loud and clear.
Flight controllers watching for solid rocket booster burnout. Time 1 minute 56 seconds. Chamber pressure tailing off now. And we have a clean separation confirmed on time. Second stage guidance now in effect. Flight controllers assessing first stage performance.
Atlantis, performance nominal.
Performance nominal.
First stage performance of the main engines and boosters was good. All systems performing well. Altitude now 200,000 feet. Velocity 4,800 feet per second. Downrange distance 50 nautical miles.
Just before deploy, and then